Hey, what's up guys? This is Blake from Kiteboarding. We're here at the Kite studio and we're filming our transition playlist. So every time you make a transition, you're going to do a trick. This one's a really fun one. It's a Toeside backflip. And so you're going to be riding in Toeside, throw a backflip, send the kite the other way, and ride downwind. You can add a kite loop or just do it with one side of the other. But super fun. We're doing this transition playlist here. So normally we do beginner tricks for you, but we know a lot of you have already learned the tricks that we've taught, and then this is just kind of taking it to the next level. So this is more of an intermediate to advanced trick tip. You can always add a kite loop, add a grab, take it to whatever level, bigger heights, whatever you want. But this is a really fun trick. So let's get to it. So we're gonna get into it now. Don't forget to click the eye icon in the top corner of your screen to check out our written blog, and you can download that to a PDF file with way more detail. So this is kind of an overview of the trick, teaching you all the little things of how you need to know it. Don't forget to click that eye icon, download the PDF, have every step written out for you on there. So this trick is really fun. I've just been doing them a lot more recently because I've actually learned it on the foil, and then I've been taking it to the twin tip, which is really fun. You can do it off of a wave, you can do it off flat water, and you can also do it powered. But what we're going to teach you here is just a toe side. So if you're riding right foot forward, toe side, you're going to send the kite from one side of the window to the other, and as you send that, you're going to pop, and you're going to throw your head back. And it's like similar to something you'd see snowboarding, where you do a wildcat backflip. So you're going to let go with your front hand, you're going to pop and arch your back with your feet behind you. So this is a really cool feeling trick because you're just laid out, flipping upside down, and then the kite's gonna go from one side of the window to the other, and then it'll pull you in the opposite direction. So you're gonna actually land heel side, going in the opposite direction. And you're gonna wanna have really good timing with your pop and the toe side. That's the hardest part of this trick, is getting that toe side pop, which is different. So it does take a little bit more getting used to as far as the pop, but you're going to use your kite sending in the other direction to help lift you up, so it's not as hard. So the kite moving from one side of the window to the other, pulling in on that bar at the right time, right as it goes from one side to 12, that's when you're going to pop, bring your front knee to your chest, and then throw back, and the kite going from that side to the other will help pull you around. And you want to make sure that as your kite's going here to here, you have a clean pull and you're spinning around the bar. So you always want to make sure you drop your shoulder and you're spinning around the bar and not going too far back where it pulls you off axis. So always understand and know where the kite is pulling you from your harness. Kind of spin around that axis point, and it really helps to bring your front knee to your chest, which then helps your rotation to be smaller and your center of gravity a bit lower. That back foot you're going to throw up, and then that's going to go up around you and cause the flip. So with this trick, you always want to spot your landing, have your eye on the water, see where you're going, coming around, because sometimes what happens is you do it a little too low, you don't get enough height from the kite sending, and you're coming around, and you're going to land on your shoulder. So just keep that knee to your chest so that it can come around and you have a little bit more control. You can, as you spin around, then you can stomp down on your landing. If you're too extended on this trick, what can happen is your body goes around and you spin around, but then you come down on your stomach. So just make sure to try and stay small as you're practicing this and take it step by step. But as you go, you can send it higher and harder, and you can do more laid out backflips. So you're gonna want to send the kite in the other direction, and as it spins you around into your landing, it's gonna be pulling you. You wanna land downwind, and you have two options with your kite. You can either loop the kite, do a full kite loop to then pull you into that landing and go the other way, or you can just send the kite to the very edge of the window and then do like a power stroke to then have it scoop you and pull you downwind. So you have the option of either just sending it from one side to the other, or if you're comfortable doing down loops and kite loops, then you're going to want to send it and then loop it right on the edge, which will then pull you fast, kind of a little harder downwind. Just make sure to over pull the kite loop so that it continues to pull you in the other direction. The other thing you really want to pay attention to is you need to let go with your front hand. You can't really do this trick with two hands because it closes your front shoulder and holds you in like that. Letting go of the hand will guarantee that your kite's going to go across and pull to the other side of the window. Whereas if you have your front hand on it, it can kind of keep the kite going one direction. So another point is that this is a transitional trick, and usually you'll pull on your front hand to redirect the kite in the same direction that you're going. But for most of the tricks in this playlist, you don't even need your front hand on the bar because the kite will be going from one side of the window to the other and pulling you in that opposite direction. So backhand is key for looping the kite or sending it in the other direction, and your front hand can be free to either grab the board or open up your shoulders to go into a rotation or a different flip. So front hand off the bar, backhand ready to pull and send it in the other direction or pull it into a loop. So as you're learning this trick, you want to be sufficiently powered. In light winds, it's hard to get that pop and send to the kite, but you really want to make sure that right as you're popping, that's when you're pulling it on the bar. If you pull too late, your pop, the kite isn't going to pull you hard enough, so you really want to make sure that you do your pop and pull in on the bar at the same time. So a few more details here on this trick that you're going to want to know. As you're throwing the backflip, you're going to be looking over your front shoulder and you're going to be pulling on your kite. Kite's going to be going in the other direction, and right as it goes to 12 o'clock, that's when you're popping, throwing back, looking around your shoulder, your front shoulder, and then as the kite goes from one side of the window to the other, once it reaches that other side of the wind window, that's when you're going to pull in on the bar, and it's going to swing you around like this, and then the kite will be pulling you in that other direction. For all of these tricks, you're going to want to really make sure that you land flat, your board pointed downwind, power the kite up to build up speed again, and then ride the other way. So we're getting more advanced with these tricks, get into more detail. We want to keep these videos a little shorter for you, so make sure to click the eye icon and download that PDF in our written blog. And we go into way more detail, step by step, of everything that you need to know in order to do this trick. If you'd like to join us on some of the kiteboarding trips that we're offering this year, reach out to me, shoot me an email, check it out in our blog if you'd like to come along. Alright guys, that's it for this week. We hope you enjoy this series, and it's a lot of fun making these tricks. Every transition you can do something fun. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up if you like what you see, subscribe to our channel for more, and we'll see you on the water.